What's up everyone, I'm Felix7X, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. And yeah, as you can tell by the title and thumbnail, okay, we went ahead and got the Mac 10 Dark Aether, the Groza Dark Aether, the Street Sweeper Dark Aether, the Sledgehammer Dark Aether, and the Wakazashi Dark Aether, which means, obviously, as you can tell by the title and thumbnail once again, that we got all of these Season 1 weapons done in zombies. We obviously already have these Dark Matter, but what this ultimately means is that we are finally caught up on... God damn, bro. We're finally caught up on all the camos. We have every camo done for every weapon. Obviously, until they release new weapons with Season 2 or whatever. Oh, shit! This is also my first time playing, not this map ever. I've played it in the older games, whatever game I was in. But as far as on Cold War, it's my first time playing this map, which I don't know what that has to do with anything. I honestly don't know what to say, because realizing that I'm done with all the camos, and whenever a new gun comes out, it won't take me however long to be caught up again. What the? Long story short, I don't really know what to do with myself yet. Obviously, I have a couple games planned out that I want to play and whatever, but I honestly am not a fan of this map the more I think about it. But yeah, I guess I'll go through and talk about each weapon, even though we're not in zombies. None of them are really hard, but I guess we'll go in order. Holy shit. Not in order that I did them. I think the order in which they were released, I think. Which again, there's not really much to say. Zombies is a pretty straightforward and easy grind. It's a little time consuming, but I don't think it's nearly as hard as the DM Ultra. But yeah, the Mac 10 wasn't bad. Then again, you know, also keep in mind I did this with the release of Firebase Z, and with that update, a lot of things, or maybe not a lot, but the ARs and the SMGs got a buff, the Street Sweeper got a buff, so maybe my experience was a little bit easier than yours. I also didn't really play Firebase Z that much. Like, I don't think it's a bad map, but I just think, as much as I hated D Machina, or however it's said, it's a much smaller map, so therefore it's like easier to do things. And I think it just has to do a lot with me being so familiar with that map, because I grinded every gun on that map in like 3 weeks or so. The reason I bring up the update is because I don't know how bad the Mac 10 was before the update. I know that they increased like the reserve ammo or whatever. So again, maybe the Mac 10 was a lot harder before, but I just feel like if you kit it out right, use the right attachments and whatever, it's a pretty decent gun. There wasn't anything like crazy about it, but there wasn't anything like miserable about it. I was contemplating switching to each weapon as I talked about them, but I don't really feel like doing that. But next up was the Groza. The Groza, again, really nothing to say about it. AR's got a buff, at least in some capacity, so there's that. Next up was the Street Sweeper, which before pack-a-punching it was pretty, I mean, it was still good, but the reload was miserable. It takes like 2 seconds per shell, and if you have the 18-round drum mag or whatever, reloading takes forever. But once you pack-a-punch it, it's pretty easy, because you pack-a-punch, it reloads 5 at a time. So even if you have the biggest round mag, drum mag or whatever, the 18 goes to 45, which is only 9 shells, which honestly, a lot of the time, I didn't even fully reload. Like, I would empty the drum and then reload once or twice, which would give me 5 to 10 shells blast, and then, you know, do the same thing over again. Obviously, it would have been preferable to get a full reload, but when zombies are running at you, hey, how about you shut the fuck up? When zombies are running at you, you don't really have all that time. But, you know, 5 to 10 rounds with the Street Sweeper, especially Pack-a-Punch and upgraded, that gun's actually pretty good. A lot of the times, I exfil on 31, just because after that, with normal guns, it gets a little ridiculous. But with the Street Sweeper, I think I went up to like 45, which again, isn't crazy, but pretty much it's just, you know, saying how good the Street Sweeper is in zombies. Next up was the Sledgehammer, which... oh my god, this recoil. Which the Sledgehammer, I liked it better than the Wakazashi, pretty much in every aspect, but the swing rate, or fire rate, I guess would be the technical term, was just super slow. I mean, obviously it's a Sledgehammer, so, you know, that's kind of to be expected. Man, trying to get like X amount of kills back to back, or like 20 kills without getting hit, wasn't, you know, miserable, but it was definitely a little more challenging because of the time in between swings. However, the Sledgehammer made light work of the elites. If you were pack-a-punch high enough and upgraded high enough, you could literally one-tap the Megaton and the Mega, or the whatever bombers. This map's actually not that bad. I don't know if it's because nobody's paying attention, but yeah, the Sledgehammer is really strong. It's just really slow, obviously. I don't feel like that's like saying water's wet. And then the Wakazashi, I didn't really enjoy the Wakazashi all that much, because it's kind of deceiving. Like, and it was the same way in multiplayer too. I don't know what the correct term would be, but the way they hold the sword is like not front facing. It's almost like pointed away, like behind them, if that makes sense. Like, see how he's holding it like blade down, I guess. Hey, stop it, stop it, stop it. Which kind of makes like the range hard to calculate, I guess. Maybe you have it down, I don't know. I don't. And it's like not like it's slow. Like, whereas the Sledgehammer, obviously it's going to be slower, but then again, it's strong as hell, so you're one tapping elites. But with this, I mean, you could still one tap a lot. Definitely not the elites though. What's up, buddy? Get knifed up. But yeah, just trying to like predict the range is kind of miserable, and the speed made it pretty slow, so it was kind of annoying to use. But yeah, we're officially done. Obviously, like I said, until they release new weapons. Apparently there's new weapons coming out in Modern Warfare, which again, obviously once they, I think they were released in the, what's up, buddy? I think they were released somewhat in the capacity of how the Street Sweeper, the Sledgehammer, and the Wakazashi were at first, where like they were hidden challenges in Warzone or something. I don't know if you're still able to get them like that or whatever, but I'm just gonna wait until, you know, they officially drop, and then, you know, we'll go ahead and get them Damascus. We're not worrying about Obsidian. If Obsidian happens, it happens, but I highly doubt I'm gonna grind Obsidian. But yeah, somewhat looking forward to those because I do kind of miss Modern Warfare. I don't think Cold War is as bad as everyone makes it out to be. It's just more so boring, I think. Obviously MW's mechanics are way better. What the fuck did you think was gonna, you know what, guy? So yeah, for the 9th time, once those drop, we'll go ahead and get those Damascus, and then obviously with season 2 or whatever in Cold War, we'll go ahead and get all the new guns, both Dark Matter and Dark Aether. But obviously for now we're caught up, so I get to go play other games. I gotta play the game. Look at that, look at that, blasting him. Look at this fucking good team, bro. Blasting him. This is actually a terrible clip. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna end the video here. So, you know, if you want to watch me get any of those new guns, Damascus or Dark Matter or Dark Aether or whatever, as well as any future Call of Duty titles, obviously we're going to be going for the mastery camos and all of those. I might actually go back and maybe work on like World War II or like BO3 or something. I think BO3 is pretty crazy, but maybe we'll do that. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe for more Call of Duty related content, obviously mainly camo related content. I stream over on Twitch if you want to watch me grind camo challenges live, or if you have any questions about the camo grind or challenges. I stream on YouTube too, but I prefer Twitch. So yeah, my Twitch link will be in the description, as well as my Twitter, Instagram, Discord, merch, whatever else. I also know that I still have to upload the gold 74U KSP, and I think that's it actually, and then we'll be caught up on the Dark Matter videos. Aside from that though, yeah, we're done. So I'm gonna go enjoy my time off from camo grinding for however short of a period that may be. So yeah, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go follow my Twitch and Twitter, whatever else. But I'm gonna end the video here. So I'm 37X. Thank you for watching. Knock it off me.